Hey, how's it going, everyone? We are here live at the PRI show in the booth with Hyperco. We're going to turn it over here to Sarah to tell us about the fine folks and the fine products here at the PRI show. Sarah, go ahead.
Hi, everyone. We're here exhibiting at the PRI 2016 show in Indianapolis. We are Hyperco, and we are at booth number 4401. Please stop by our booth and check out our newest products. We also have a seminar going on tomorrow that we're holding in room number 234, and it starts at 1 o'clock. Here's the rest of the team. Kelly Falls, VP of Motorsports, Mark Campbell, Evan McClure, and Al Duff.
All right, so let's start talking about all of these great products behind. I think we're going first with you, Kelly. You guys got some exciting new things coming out here.
Well, that's it. We're excited to be here. And again, it's a motor racing trade show, but one of the products that we brought with us kind of steps outside of our traditional motor racing product line in that it's a 3-inch ID suspension spring designed specifically for applications in what we call the side-by-side market. And here's an example here on this monitor. And what we like about this is the side-by-sides, for everybody that's tuned in, is a category of off-road vehicle that, again, side-by-side, 2 seats beside each other, but it's for high-end recreational use and even racing. And Polaris makes one, their Razor, Yamaha has a version. Apparently Honda's coming out with one, Bombardier, John Deere. So it's a big market, and fortunately for us, it's a market where there's opportunity to make these awesome vehicles even better. So what we did is we took our engineering group, we went out to California, and we spent some time in the desert. We went out and understood how these vehicles worked, the performance, took measurements, and we looked at what could we do to build springs that would enhance them further. And what we did is we expanded the product line in both the 3-inch ID category and also in the 2.5 ID category, and that allows our customers and our dealers and distributors to have a range of springs to make these vehicles even better for trail use, for off-road applications, for desert applications. So we're excited about it. We think it's a category that there's a lot of opportunity in for our dealers and distributors and to make end-user customers happy. So one of the new things outside of our traditional product line. Now, Mark Campbell, our superstar engineer, has a product in his arm there that's also exciting. That's a new dual-rate version of Hyperco springs.
It's your baby.
Yeah, this is my baby, my new baby.
I like it.
Yeah, it's what we call an ultra-high travel dual-rate spring. And what we mean by a dual-rate spring, it has an initial rate that's relatively low, something on the order of 175 pounds per inch, 200 pounds per inch. And then at a certain point in the deflection range, it switches over to a high rate, a much higher rate, say 425, 500 pounds per inch. This spring takes the place of what is called stacking springs in dirt late model and even some of the pavement late model cases, where we would have 2 6-inch or 7-inch springs with a lockout on a shock absorber. And it was a relatively complicated means of getting a light initial rate to allow the car to roll entering a turn and then a stiffer rate in the middle of a turn. That whole complex situation is being outlawed by several sanctioning bodies, so we had to come up with something to take its place. And our dual rate springs are the answer. We have a whole series of different ranges, different range combinations, and you can look those all up on our website, www.hypercoils.com. This is going to be it's been a huge product already this year. A lot of dirt late model winners have used these springs. We have a wide range of free lengths and rate combinations to make this thing really work for you.
And I know you talked a little bit about the dirt guys and how they use this sort of as I guess what the asphalt guys would use a spring preloader for, right?
Yes.
This is a great substitution.
Right. It works very similar to that. We have some special preload springs available in our catalog also, but if you're trying to get everything in one, this comes about as close to it as there is.
That's the way to do it. Just get one spring in there and take care of business.
Right. Helps keep the cost of racing down.
I love to hear that. Don't we all love to hear that? All right, who are we checking in here with next?
We're going to go with my protege, Evan McClure.
All right, and Evan, you got some more dirt springs for us, right?
Absolutely. Right here is another new product. It's a 5-inch OD, 5-inch free length stacking spring. And thanks to some rule changes with various sanctioning bodies for dirt modifieds, we've been able to make these to use in conjunction with our conventional rear springs that we have on the market right now, both an 11-inch free length, 13-inch free length, and 15-inch free length. As you can see from the picture, what this spring will help do is create a soft spring rate when you're lifted up top. And when you're coming out of the corner, it'll transition into a harder rate on the conventional rear that you may already have. Now, these come in 200 pound per inch rate, 300 pound per inch rate, and 400 pound per inch rate.
And for the guys that are taking a look at these are shorter springs.
Oh, absolutely.
For the most part, too, correct?
Yeah, these are designed almost just as a tuning tool for your conventional springs in the rear. What you want to do is, like I said, use with 11, 13, or 15-inch free length.